All right, hold on. Shit, it's not working. Why is it not working? Ah, fuck. I'm so tired. We shouldn't record. We shouldn't record. I knew it. I knew it. Try now. No, no. Stop. Fuck
Have
it.
I ever done it?
Oh, right there. Okay.
Ah!
Jesus
Hello.
Christ.
You pulled me from the void. Oh my god, I don't know where I was.
God. See,
Dude,
I knew I shouldn't record. I'm too fucking tired to be
why
doing
did
this.
you start recording when I was in the
Because it's
void?
juicy. It's juicy. It was getting juicy. I was like, wait, we should record this. We should record. So we're recording now. Tell me. All right, tell me the story.
Okay. So this kid goes over to Japan, starts riding the train and screaming about how he's gonna blow up Japan again, drop atom bombs and bomb Nagasaki and Hiroshima again, like on a public train. He's live streaming all this shit. He's doing it for clout because he's a fucking dumbass. He ends up getting threatened by the Yakuza and a whole bunch of other like actual Japanese streamers that stream out there. He's like, "You're making us look bad." They go and they find this dude's house and they try to.
Wait, this guy's an American or is a?
I think he's from because his name is Somali something, but he's not from what I've heard, he's not from Somalia. Uganda?
Okay.
But wait, hold up. So you know Moist Critical, right?
I think
The
I'm running on fumes right now, but
I know. I might have to send you a picture later. But he had a very interesting take on this that I really have to just like reiterate because it's really important and people really have to remember this. This dumb motherfucker is not a representative of any community other than clowns. He's not representing the black community or the Ugandan community. He's not representing the Somalians or Americans
I
or
mean,
anything.
it's like you going into a building, go bomb, and record yourself.
Like he's it's just the most cringe fucking shit, and he's doing it for clout to get people talking about him. We're fucking playing his game, whatever. But this dude goes over there and then just like starts getting like socked out like by random people because like he'll just be doing stupid shit in the middle of their streets, and then someone will just be like getting frustrated and they'll just hit him, and I just thought that was hilarious. But I forgot why I segued into that now because you stopped me in the middle of like the train. God damn it!
Halfway into the train. Well, no, we were talking because
Of real money trade.
Yeah, real money train trading, and part of that is like talking a little bit about. You started telling us a story, telling me the story about why this dude. I don't know what connection that has to with real money trading.
Right, that's the whole thing. I lost my train of thought.
Was that guy
I
in real
remember
money
the
trading?
story. It did. It had a loose connection.
Oh. But
Oh well.
you had some really
But we
important things
yeah.
about
But
real money trading.
right, but my normal general thought on just real money trading just being a problem in the game, because when you look at, I understand that you're gonna have a percentage of people that are gonna hit the jackpot. It's bound to happen. You know, you have someone that's gonna find a power charge ring and sell it for 200 divine. My question is, where did he get that 200 divine? Like, where did the guy get that shit from the start? Why is it that you see a dude wearing like crazy shit 2 weeks into the league and you're just like, nah, dude, it's weird because it prices all like the people who hard farm for it. But then again, like, I don't know, am I being sensitive just because like I don't farm hard enough? Because like
it's a really conundrum. It's because you don't know if is a div really rare or is it you just can't find shit
right,
are you doing it the wrong way, right?
right. I have no idea because I know for a fact that people real money trade, and I know the volume of money they use and how much power that gets them from like trade economy. That I think that's like a fair reason why a lot of people don't play on
Standard
on not even standard but trade league. I understand why a lot of people go hardcore or hell even ruthless
solo cell phone.
Yeah, like I understand because there's people out there that are now buying shit on that, and what,
Like I've
especially like
never seen. Have we ever seen a streamer that does sell herself on with like 200 divs?
yes, 100. But it's the party play guy, Steel Mage.
See,
I've also
that to me
seen.
sounds all right. If he's doing party play and he has 100 divs, why is Trade League sometimes priced at 200 divs? Is it the fact that you can the economy of what you can and cannot do in Trade League is so much different than non-Trade League? Because to me, it don't make fucking sense. It like you go on Trade League and you price certain things. Everything's like fucking just just skyrocket. Just what
20, 30 div, 40 div, 50 div, 60 div. Like
and then
Ashes of
you
the Stars is 40 divine right now.
if you go around on TFT or you just
Oh
peruse,
yes.
everyone's decked out.
Everybody. They all
Everyone
got
has mage bloods. Everyone had hunters. Like, and you sit there like you
Where's
barely
mine?
you trying to just get 10 divs to like upgrade, and it's just saying like
It's like 510 div. I just need to get that jewel. I
now
need the 12%
you
damage.
play a lot more than I do.
I do.
Just per availability, you sometimes burn between 5 to 6 hours,
Yeah, absolutely. 100.
and
More.
it's not
There's
like
times
you
I'll
don't know what the fuck you're doing.
No, I'm not very, what's the word?
Efficient.
Efficient. Yeah. Like I know anytime I'm on and we're doing what we're doing right now, standing in my fucking hideout, I'm losing money. I know I know mapping faster will get me richer. I know certain things will generate me more money, but I'm not trying to play this game like a job. I'm trying to play it at my leisure, as I play most games. And sometimes I'm watching something on the side and it takes my attention for 5 or 10 minutes. I don't want to sit there and have to be like, no, 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 farm div, farm div.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
like that just hurts my soul to like think like, is
Yeah,
it really?
yeah. It's a very delicate line between it's a video game versus it's a fucking full time job. It's a
Shit.
very and path you that fucking line gets blurred real quick because when you have to farm and grind so much just for your like the character that you love and you can see the potential of it, it's like turning into something so much better. And you're saying they're like, but if I get so many more divs, it can kill so much more. We can do
Or
even
when
juicier
you're
maps.
or when you're looking at, like, for instance, me, right? I had a really cool moment. I was looking at a wonderful jewel for 10 divs and I'm like, dude, I know this jewel's worth more than it's supposed to. And I get lucky this one day and I price it and it's a massive, massive, massive profit. It's never, if it weren't for that, I would have never touched this jewel. At minimum it was looking like 40 div. And I was investing like 10, that's what I got. And it's just like, should I really? Even when you're sitting there looking at, should I spend 10 div on an item? That shit hurts. It should hurt so fucking much.
But that's actually, we're being hypocritical though, because in the earlier episode we said if you have currency in your
Yeah,
stash, just
you're wrong.
just taking up space and not you're not using it for upgrading
Well,
your character.
you're pushing it for something, right? So right now we're done doing the easy part where we take 1 or 2 divs and we make an upgrade,
Yeah,
right?
upgrades. I think
Now
collectively upgrades like 20 divs or more.
easy, and those are like minimal upgrades. God forbid you want to buy something best in slot or craft something best in slot. I've seen someone trying to craft a +2 fizz wand that cost him like almost a mirror to craft. The damn thing was worth like 60 div. Ooh.
You're right.
That one was a little potent.
It's you said something earlier that I wanted to highlight, which was, you know, the real effects of pricing when it comes to real money trading. Like you had this comment that you made, and I'm probably gonna butcher as far as if I remember. Hopefully, it jogs your memory what it was, but that whenever you have a situation where someone's willing to pay $100, $50, $60, there's always going to be people who will do it and sell it. And
Yeah.
you get into a situation in which then now, if there's always a will to do it, can you truly get rid of it? Now, I wanted to ask you a question after that. Would you consider real money trading as cheating?
It depends on the context, right? So if say there's a PoE competition and it's recognized by GGG and that shit's explicitly fucking, put out. You're not supposed to get help from anybody. Then yes, absolutely. You bought something from another person that's help. In the sense of like, oh, we're all on Trade League and I bought a thing. I don't think it's
Well, most competitions are never done like that. They're always solo self found and hardcore, or just solo self found.
right. So I think that's like, if we really, really wanted to stay away from that kind of thing, we would have to go hardcore, right? And then, even
You
then,
mean
we
solo
have to
self found?
go right solo self found,
Yeah, you're confusing the two.
or or yeah. But it's not cheating. It's scummy. You know what I mean?
So I have to say it's cheating. Now I have to say it's cheating because the when it comes to video games, cheating is doing something that gives you an unfair advantage. If I was playing Call of Duty and I have an aimbot, that gives me an unfair advantage over anyone else who's playing that doesn't have this program, aimbot program.
I disagree with you. So I'm gonna ask you this way, right? So if you pull out a game and you have the ability to fucking loot someone you kill, and you kill a guy with the best item in the game, and you fucking have that item, did you cheat? If the other person was a player, right? You PvP for it, right? So like, imagine me and you were sitting here, and somehow your holy relic was able to hit me, and if you killed me, you got my sword.
Okay.
Now you can go farm for my same sword like I did, or you could kill me to get it. Did you cheat to get my sword?
No,
I think it's the same thing in a weird
that's a
way.
fucking stretch and a half.
I really do though.
Because
It's
if it's
something
hold on,
possible in the game.
if there's a built-in mechanism that we are both informed about, meaning that if we go into this instance, we are going to
GGG
trade.
is so entwined with like the TFT, and I can't not.
Well, what I'm
They
saying,
sell they sell shit in China. That's my whole point. Like it's I don't know, bro. It's kind of a gray area. Are people that are playing in China
but
cheating? Like,
so your specific.
I'm talking about
If
cheating,
everyone, no, wait, hold on. If everyone can equally buy this item, then it's not cheating
right?
because everyone can
But
equally
the
buy
thing
it.
is you can
But
go to the
if
website and buy it.
But
It's the
it's
same way that
no,
I
because
can,
you can
or the
still
same way the guy that does.
you have a possibility of getting banned.
Hey, and that's all. They still have that same possibility, right?
No, but it's what I'm saying on the Korean servers that you can buy tabulas and you can buy certain items. You can buy like currencies, orbs. You can the Korean. I don't know about the other servers, but I think specifically the video I watched mentioned the Korean server, um, or the Korean client. I'm not super knowledgeable of this, but you can buy a certain amount of items. Now you can't. I don't know if you can buy a mage blood and all that shit. I think that might be
No, I
too.
don't think you can.
But
I
I know you
don't.
can buy most of the starter shit and orbs as
Yeah.
well. You can buy orbs. Um, the
Wait, you can buy
reason
like chaos.
I think so. You
If
can buy
see though,
bundles. Like you can buy bundles.
interesting.
So you can buy like a starter bundle, which gives you like 1, 2 divs plus a certain amount of chaos, and like a mapping bundle, which gives you like chisels and shit like that.
Interesting.
So if everyone could do it equally without running the risk of being banned, and that's part of the
Well,
mechanic, then okay,
the thing
that's not
is,
cheating. But
but
if
my whole thing is like, look, if me and you are we're both taking like, okay. For instance, me and you, completely different sides of the country. If we decided to buy currency, both of us right now, we go and buy 5 million div. We have the same exact chance to get banned.
I see where you're going with this, but I'm not. When I compare it to two people who are trying to buy the same div, what I'm trying to say is people who are following the rules as intended, and those who are going outside the bounds of the rules of the agreed upon. Right? If you know it's a bannable offense, you're stepping outside of the rules, and anything you gain from that process is an unfair advantage because people who are following the rules who are playing normally are going to be one
I
step behind.
feel I feel like a lot of fucking wrestlers and shit like that that did steroids and shit like that, or athletes that do steroids, disagree with you.
Okay, it depends.
They just didn't take
Pro
as much
wrestlers,
advantage.
pro
Like,
wrestlers, I'm fully on board with them taking steroids. Fully on board because that shit's fake, anyways. And I know a lot of people probably mad at me right now. They're like, what? Why? And I was a fucking pro wrestling fanatic growing up. But that's the point. I was growing up.
or football players doing it.
See, I'm a little
The
sketchy with that
con
one. I'm a little sketchy with that
right,
one
but the thing is,
because you
it's
can
like
hurt
they're
someone,
all
bro. Like,
right. They're all skirting the same rules, right? Like, I feel like that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. Like that, I
to
feel
me,
I
look,
know
I'll be okay.
everybody that's
See,
listening is like, oh
I'm
my god,
okay
this
with
is so
steroids
bad.
if, like, all right, for example, what's that? Uh, Tour de France, dude, Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, Lance Armstrong
Fully, I watched his the bunch of fucking
documentaries and shit.
documentaries on that shit. Fully support Lance Armstrong. I think it's fully supported. The reason I do is because apparently that was the fucking thing to do. That was
Right.
the thing, and
So now
everyone turned their fucking eyes around it. And the only reason why they never made it official is because I don't remember the full story, but it was like this one Puritan like official. Like they voted several times to allow like that kind of shit in the thing. But it was like one rich asshole
I
who.
can't remember. Was it like weed? Didn't he test positive for something stupid like weed?
Well,
And they
no,
were
no,
just
no.
like,
Well, this is before that the Lance Armstrong.
oh, okay.
There was one Puritan like investor into the whole Tour de France shit. Like he's Christian, super Puritan, and it was more like, oh, the body's a temple. They had all the votes they needed, but this one fucking asshole, because he has so much money, basically convinced everyone else, and it turned into them having all the votes to allow performance enhancing drugs for the athletes because they proved that it was actually safer for them because then they can get like it's like kind of like heroin addicts where they get more a better cleaner shots and all that stuff. They don't have to do it dirty and get it like untested versions of it and like in the black market. So the
You see now hold on. I know this is a relatively important segue, but blah 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 blah. I think it's the same thing with PoE.
so what you're saying is that GGG should just sell the currencies themselves.
No, it's the same basic problem where obviously when you as a normal player, when you and me, because like this is my thought on the fact that this is a problem is is apparent when I start looking for more expensive items, right? I've already got my 10 div upgrades. I've already got my 20 div upgrades. Now I'm looking into like mirror tier shit. And I'm like, where are these people getting these hundreds of divine to buy this shit? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, is it really that they're blasting that much fucking hard? Like, I don't know. As a normal player, you look at it and you're like, dude, some of these motherfuckers gotta be buying this shit, right? It's the only thing I can really
there's
think of.
there's definitely accumulation of wealth that happens, right? Where because you're blasting so much shit, you're getting better drops, and then you'll sell those better drops for like 40 chaos, 80 chaos, 100 chaos, 150 chaos, 150 chaos, and you start getting so many chaoses that turn into divs. And at a certain point, because you're getting so much chaoses, you're being able to then now upgrade your character faster, and you're able to then now run even crazier stuff to the point where now, like you said, if you can get a 5-way setup, you'll be printing money. Because if it only takes 3 divs, most people can find 3 divs.
Oh God, that is not a realistic number, people. We know it is not 3 divs to start up a 5-way.
Not to start a 5-way, to pay for one.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying, so we know most people can find 3 divs. So now, and even if you can't find 3 divs, if you really tried, you can find 3 divs. You can find 3 divs. You can sell all your currencies and make 3 divs, right? So if 3 divs buys you and is it 5? Is it 3 or 4? My
Oh wait, we leave.
oh is it 3 divs or 5 or 4 divs for a 6 run? What's the minimum for a
For a 6 link.
no, for a 5-way?
I've seen 1 div for 2 runs.
Okay, but what is it? What's a 5 run? Is it 2 or 3?
2 to 3. It depends on the carry.
Okay, so
Because you want a really good carry, you'll probably pay 3.
okay, so 3. So you can find 3. So now if you multiply that by 4. Now every time you do one, you're getting 4.
Right, but for instance, right now, you know how much I play. I play a fair amount. Sometimes I'm blasting, sometimes I'm not. Right? I know I've accumulated like 100. We as us. So sales, mini currencies, all those things. We haven't come up on a mirror. We're maybe at a mirror worth, due to
No.
inflation with like no, I do. I honestly think my build's worth a mirror right now. Yeah.
Completed, yeah, because you went through the effort of
Right.
of collecting everything. And I think that
Right.
adds a certain level of value.
And it's like it's my build's good. Like we're doing good shit. Your build's good. It's functional, it's wonderful. We got good builds, and I think that counts for something, right? But
It is amazing though how many people can get this far.
it's amazing how many people can't get this far and how much shit costs with that fact.
Like I think I'm gonna post a poll with this episode of like how many people feel that they get to a certain level of end game. Like on like a scale. I don't know if I could do scales on the poll,
Well,
but
we could do this with like a fucking pretty easy thing. What do you consider late game, right? So I say doing base Exarch. I consider you're easily late game. Like not the free one for Maven. Like you know what I mean?
if you're farming 28 maps and doing
Yes,
the invitation.
you got your 28 maps and you completed your Exarch. Awesome. Welcome to actual
Now
like
here's
you're late game.
all right. So
Now
here's
you're moving to end game.
yellow invitations or white.
White. You don't need to be doing
Okay.
70% quant invitations to be considered in the late game.
Okay. Fair
If
enough.
you
So
want to
white
consider
invitations.
end game, if you want to like end game, yeah, that's end game. You're fucking doing crazy shit. Ubers, you're qualling them up. You know what I mean? Like that again, like that's end game. Late game is like again, tier 16 maps. You're able to get your Exarchs. You haven't done feared or what's it called? You like for instance, like where we are in our like Atlas progression, where we're at 2 watchstones each, right? Because we haven't done any of like the special invitations. We haven't been trying to
No.
get Maven with all the you know what I mean? We have certain shit that we've prioritized. So
I feel like we're
I
all over
think
the
like,
fucking map. Like sometimes we bounce back and forth.
oh yeah, we're not doing something consistent, and not to mention we're also not necessarily moving toward like challenges or anything like that. We're just kind of just farming the fucking farm right now, and just trying to get geared up so we can do those fucking things. Because I think that's also a thing, right?
Yep, fair
We
enough.
know that we're trying to move into the end game, and we need fucking money to do it. Our builds need to be fucking solid. Like now, what are we doing, right? We're starting to think about, all right, cool. How do we start blasting more maps so we can start trying to farm you in ashes? Like
Which is
that
how much is the ashes?
40 div.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's dude, that's a fucking lot. Last league, fucking ashes was 20. Ashes and Omni. Like this league, they doubled in fucking price. This league, Olroth's is from my ward loot build. This league is the most expensive I've ever fucking seen it. The last time I checked, it was like 9 div, and then the homie of mine tells me it's in the double digits. Like I remember when I bought that flask and ward loop was the shit, dude. I paid 4 div, and it was a good one. Like I just find that kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, and it's really hard to tell whether or not it's related to. So one of the friends Mew said that Sanctum right now is
Oh, inflating shit. Yeah, he
driving
did.
inflating prices up because something that there's two specific builds I think that are able to generate between 5 and 20 divs. I think he said consistently every fucking round, not round, but like every completed like cycle.
Sanctum. And he's like, if you do no hits, it's you're moving up to like 20 to 30 div per sanctum, technically average, because you're picking up the what do you call that thing? Kalandra's touch, not Kalandra's touch. The other one.
The afflictions or the
No, no, no,
blessings,
no, 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 neither. It's the
the coins.
no, the shit that one bitch drops. What the fuck shrine is this?
Uh, I don't know. Let me see. It looks like a pumpkin.
Dude, what the fuck
Arakali
is
Shrine.
this?
Arakali Shrine. You have
What is our
increased chaos
contract?
damage, gain some physical damage, elemental damage, extra chaos,
Oh my god,
reduce.
I accidentally deactivated it.
Well, good thing I still have it. Because, that's exactly what I. Oh! Ow! 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 Run.
He's Brian King touched.
Yeah, yeah, I can see. I thought I was Brian Team. I thought that was what we were doing.
Oh, it's because we're in the Karak maps. I'm Stoops. I'm in danger. Help me. Thank you.
Yeah. So we had a situation, guys. Sorry. we
Uh,
uh, yeah, but
grab
it's
it.
it's it's a situation where it's like you have league mechanics there, and then they increase the overall reward system. So now you have two league mechanics this league that are just printing out fucking cash.
I'm wondering
Maybe that's what
if
it
I,
is.
you know what? Do 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 I cheese some shit and we split up our time even more? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I really fucking like this build.
I mean, I look, I'm fine with just playing the game. Like, there's only a certain level of metagaming that I can tolerate to try to like get ahead.
True.
Oftentimes, it's just easier just to just play what you love. Just fuck it if you don't get the things you need. Look, we'll have no trouble doing the things we're doing.
I don't know. I kind of want a headhunter.
I mean, shit, I want to head hunter. I'm a fucking Orobai.
You know, that's my whole point, right?
Like,
Like,
I would just get a hunter just to be an Orobai. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck you if it's like, well, what would you do? I don't give a fuck because I have that ability. Because if I can get a headhunter, I want to have it. Headhunter to me signifies as fuck you money.
again, and Mage Blood Mud is like more.
I know, I know. But to me, I guess because I'm an oldie. Before
So
Headhunt to
to
me is still
me,
like
it's
the
about
chase
price.
item of chase items before Mage Blood came about.
As a matter of fact, I don't even think that Mage Blood is like the
I
top chase
I
item anymore.
this is random, but
Well, maybe
why
it
the
is.
fuck are the two most expensive items in the game goddamn belts?
I
What the fuck
think
is
the
up with
other
that?
one, no. I think Kalandra's touch is still
Which
because
one's
that
that one
shit's
again?
never. That's the one that
The
reflects your other
ring.
ring.
Oh, right.
I
How much
think
is that
that one,
one?
and that's usually like a mirror
Mm,
because that's what it is. It's a mirror, right?
it is.
So it's
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 a permanent
usually
mirror. Oh.
yeah. So it's pretty consistently a mirror, or
The fuck
more.
is this one?
I don't know.
It's a Shrine. You cannot be chilled.
Oh, cool. Neat shrines.
You unique ones. You had the Atlas tree one, right? The one that gives you weird shrines.
No, this is the Karak
Correct
thing.
map. Oh, okay.
Not the Karak
Um.
map. It's the ones that the memory.
Oh, memory. Got it.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, but um. Was there anything else that we wanted to say about real?
No, we rambled pretty hard.
It's a fucking problem, man. It's
The rambling or the
well,
real money trading?
no, the rambling I think is the best
I
part.
feel like some people would agree that the rambling is a problem.
Nah,
Someone out
fuck
there is
them.
just like, why is this an
No,
episode?
no, fuck them. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You either love us for loving us, or you hate us because you just hate us. We're not gonna change. Just not.
I
Nope.
I
Nope.
don't want any haters. We're
Nope.
friends.
Nope. Nope. Because we gotta be who we are. I think our
Do you have Val Orbs?
yeah our unique sense of perspective comes from our ability to rant and like kind of go off the beaten path. And and sometimes you can't get there unless you ramble.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you
Especially
come
when I
to
got I get derailed. I
yeah.
got I got derailed earlier, and I can't. Oh, Mew's on.
Sometimes you have to go off the beaten path and be like, hey, what the fuck's that's about? Um
I
and
just find it really hard to complain about this game because I love it so fucking much. And I understand that there are people out there who can farm up a mage blood in currency every league consistently. I'm just not one of those people, and like, to be
90% of
completely
people
honest,
are.
right? It's like completely honest. It confounds me. If you're able to do it, I'm not saying you're a cheater. I'm saying that. Oh shit, dude! I need my mana flask on. Second.
um it does
Can
feel, at least
you?
on TFT, that
I need
well, I don't know.
to.
This is the
I need
Norwegian
to
map.
crit. I need to hit one thing so I can get.
This is the Norwegian because my clarity is not helping you.
Yeah, it is no regen. I'm hoping not to burn a portal is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn a portal. I'll be right
Wait,
back.
I can kill people. Oh, you need leech, right? Oh, never mind.
No, I need flash charges. But it wasn't gonna
Well,
happen.
I was gonna kill people for you.
Oh, it wasn't gonna happen. It took too long.
um,
You were smacking.
yeah, man, I can fucking take me. It takes like 10 smacks, but I can kill something. Um,
But I'm not calling everybody out there that does it a cheater. It's just one of those things where when you see the number of people who can or have shown the fuck, I forgot to use my flask. And but when you see the number of people who supposedly can't make it to endgame, and then you see the price of some shit, and then how many people are actually buying these things, and
mhm.
like it's just a really strange thing to feel, and just be like,
in
something's
certain
odd.
in certain spaces, it feels like there's a lot more people who are super advanced,
Dumb advanced.
and then but when based on statistics that most people can't leave the fucking 10 the
It's like, so
10
is it like
acts.
30 people fucking inflating all the shit? Like,
I don't know, but if it's a weird thing because when you go on TFT, it makes you feel like you're like last place.
yeah. You look at how much currency is flowing You know
It's
what I mean? You
insane. It
you
feels
can't you
like
don't know the actual number, but God,
it's
you see
a
how many
TFT.
people.
Yo, yes, TFT sees an ungodly amount of cash. Like it's just ungodly. Like the money that goes through that Discord.
My thing is like, first of all, I understand why it's really hard to combat real money trade as a game company unless you decide to stoop to the level of, all right, well, I'll sell it myself and make it safe. But with the existence of TFT, I can understand why real money trading is so fucking prevalent. It's really, I can't imagine how you would be able to tell.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
how
TFT,
can you
yeah,
tell
TFT has
if
created a
someone?
system where they have the whole
Oh
vouch
wait,
system, trust system, they have all that stuff built in. And people trust it, people abide by it. And you can do a transaction in TFT and then go into the game and that's it. And everyone honors it, like honor among thieves kind of situation. I think that most of us overlook the services of TFT because it's a fucking convenience. But you
it's
know,
a at minimum
it's
it's a security risk.
yeah, it's a little bit of like hmm. See,
I
you never played Diablo 2, correct? You never played Diablo.
I played like very little. I never got good at Diablo 2 or anything like that.
I've always mentioned this before, right? But TFT is not a new concept as an idea. TFT came from, and I don't give a fuck if this is true or not as far as the developers of TFT goes. I strongly believe this on my own personal views. TFT came from a web page, a forum back in D2 days called D2JSP. D2JSP still is still around. You can pull it up. I would do it now, but I'm too fucking tired to press all those damn buttons. Um, was a website that you can go in and you can trade similar to TFT, but you can trade things that are not. First of all, there was no trade window in Diablo 2. The way to trade in Diablo 2 was you drop an item on the edge of the screen and then you run to the other item. It was like a quick draw. That's how you traded in D2. Where you would talk like, oh, what do you want? I'm like, oh, I'll buy your, I don't know, fucking Talrash's armor. All right, cool. I want these runes for it. You would like, okay, cool. And he would drop it. He would do like a 1, 2, 3 drop, right? And then you drop all your items of currency. He would drop the item, and you both would run towards the opposite direction at the same time. And it was the most weirdest shit because if you misclicked and your character did some zigzag shit, the person would pick up the item real quick. Like nope. And they would give you like a chance or two. Like if you don't do it right the second time, they would just leave because it'll feel like you're scamming.
That's crazy.
And so
Awesome. Crazy.
D2JSP basically took that to the next level, where you start trading things like the equivalent of like 5 ways, where you can pay for getting you can pay currencies to get max level. You can pay carry services. You can pay for access to Ubers. You can pay for access to uh like fully geared characters. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this. You can even access bots in D2GSP. I
Hmm.
don't know how, and bots basically automated your whole character to basically run off a goddamn macro. And it will go in, it will kill bosses, it will auto pot. It was a program, basically. It was a bot program. And I could be wrong, but I feel like early D2JSP used to have these available to you. And you could also use real money to do a lot of these trades as well. And it was honor amongst thieves where you use this web page, you know you may get scammed, but you use it because
There's nothing really else, and you want the
yeah,
interaction anyway, in a
yeah.
weird way.
It was TFT before TFT. It felt like the wild fucking west though. It's like, bro, it's just, you gotta be on a whole nother level. Like the level of balls that you need to have to use this fucking forum is fucking insane.
I still
Because
remember my first time using TFT. It was fun.
and
I was such a noob. I went on to get five ways because I saw someone on YouTube. I was just like, "Oh, you should get five ways." And I was like, "What are five?"
I think the method into what TFT is doing, they're in the right direction of using vouchers, using a lot of the things that have built a lot of trust in their infrastructure, which I think will help them in the long run. I don't think it will help the game in the long run, because I think as you progress more and more, you have to be more and more reliant on TFT to do certain things.
Um, I feel like that might be true, but for
Imagine what
certain,
the party system would look like if 80 R
well, that's
bots were
not.
looking
But
for
the thing
work.
is again, right? So this is one of those things where like we have to at least or at least pay homage to those who play on hardcore or on solo cell phone. Like it's doable. I can't imagine how people get to this point. What's his name? Fucking Steel Mage cleared the entire game on like a Z DPS build. And how did he do it? By just getting really tanky and farming a whole bunch of shit and crafting a whole bunch of shit and just basically flexing his game knowledge.
You think you could do it?
Fuck no. I don't have the game knowledge.
So you don't think you can
I could
kill all the elders, all the pinnacle bosses on a
not
solo?
Ubers.
Not Uber, no, not Ubers, just regular.
If you gave me recombinators, I could.
I feel I could. I feel
Like
I could do it.
if recombinators reintroduced
It would take a
into the game,
while. It would take a while.
it would, yeah. But I don't know enough about crafting and like certain types of gear, but recombinators would make it easier, and it
There's
would also
certain
open up a
builds
lot
that
of
you
new
can
things.
cheese your way through it.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I'd want to make something like
But
that's
that's
at
what you
least.
have to cheese. You have to
No, you
cheese. You have
don't.
to get a max block fucking like RF build. Like
Nah,
to like, you know, it take you
I.
half an hour to beat him, but you know what I mean?
That's what
Like
I'm saying. Fucking Quinn69 fucking did all the Ubers on Bone Shatter. Like, granted, he's first of all he's played Bone Shatter a million times. Wait, is it Steel Mage? Quinn69. Sorry, that's what I'm talking
yeah, you
about.
said it the first time.
Did I?
Yeah, you
I could
did.
have swore I said Steel Mage. I'm sorry.
I think your wheat is running out.
It is. I need to take my spinach. Uh, but he did it on a like Z DPS. It took him like 14, 15 fucking minutes. That's why I keep thinking Steel Mage, because I was watching a Steel Mage video of him watching it and like making fun of it because most people have damage in their build and he's doing it with like 10. It
But
was
Bone
just a
Shadow does a
very
lot of damage though.
not to Ubers.
What? How
And
much
it
fucking
was
damage you need to over?
and
What
it
the fuck?
was and it was also on
Fuck you.
really?
Yeah, I can't make that jump.
Okay. I'll I got it. But he did it on I want to say it was solo southbound, so everything like that was just straight up done on his own.
Yeah, that would. I'll tell you this much: crafting a melee weapon is fucking hard.
to
It's
be
hard.
honest to be honest, crafting a good any weapon is hard.
That's fair. That's a
Like
fair statement.
I understand, if you get lucky or your build happens to
Okay,
use a unique,
yeah,
man, you lucked out.
and when we mean by good, we don't mean like tier 16, get you into tier 16 maps. That's entry level, maybe mid tier. Like good is like, again, Uber bosses, like being able to not have to wait 30 minutes to kill an Uber boss. You know what I'm saying? If you, I know a lot of physical weapons, so I don't know too much about elemental weapons, but we're talking about 1,200 damage, 1,000 damage physical weapon. Those get really hard. You either have to be really lucky or like really you have a lot of currency stocked up to be able to make something like that.
Yeah.
It's just the nature
Well,
of.
you see, that's the other thing, dude. I do. This is the thing. I feel so weird because
You're
I'm
still
one of
doing the
the.
memories, by the way.
Yeah,
How many
we had
fucking
another
memories?
one. We had another one in the guild stash, and
Oh,
each memory gives you like 3 or 5 maps. I can't remember.
okay.
Um, but I have like a weird guilty pleasure. I love watching people play solo self found and doing crazy shit. Ziz videos are like crack to me. The dude and how much he can do on such a low budget and how much knowledge he fucking flexes in a lot of these situations is just astonishing, and I always learn something. So it's just like, fuck, I want to keep watching these. And dude, just knowing where to find certain shit, where he's picking up fucking crafting or not crafting recipes, but
Yeah, he can
vendor
find
recipes.
he can run really quickly with the target farms.
Like it's
Like once he
crazy.
finds a target farm, he'll make a video real quick of like, you can get 6 links here.
It's like the dude's just a genius in his own way, and I fucking hella appreciate the human being that he is. I've
Like I don't know
fucking
how he
taught
does it, but
so much.
he's usually the first one to let tell. He's usually the first one to tell most people where to get his 6 links from.
Sometimes it's people on Reddit,
That too. That too.
like
Like he'll find either the
fucking
map,
some of you guys are mad lads. And
they either do it from like either sheer coincidence, but usually so it's about who has the bigger platform because even you can post it on Reddit, but it may not get out fast enough.
right.
But Sis has a pretty big fucking platform where he would just be like, "Hey, oh, you can get maps from
He'll
these people."
showcase, yeah. That's the other thing. He'll showcase people's discoveries. I have noticed that he did that. He did it with the build that he followed that was for EA Ballista, I think.
Yeah, a
He was
few
just
of them.
like,
Yeah,
oh yeah. He's also spotlighted
Pox.
Pox's builds, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Pox.
he is a very good microphone uh for pushing extra since his audience is super large, since he's such a fucking good streamer and just content creator. It makes me jealous, god damn it. But
We gotta get our shit together.
gotta get better. I need to learn more about this fucking game.
Uh,
Like, but that's the other part
we
of it.
gotta
Like,
stop
I don't know. He's
figuring out a
also
Micah situation and fucking not have the hiccup that we just had this fucking episode.
I can deal with well, yeah. It's not so much impromptu, I guess. Would be
Yeah,
the even then, like it has to be partially impromptu.
it's it shows you that we are real people.
We indeed are real people. Actually, hold on. All right, I just poked my stomach. Yes, I am indeed real.
I thought you was checking your dick or your belly button.
No, no, well, close to my belly button, but not quite. But no, I'm squishy, not fat. No, don't call me fat, but I'm squishy.
I'm big boned.
I'm big bone, thick, as they refer to it.
All right. I don't think we
But
have
yeah,
anything more.
now we're super rambling. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
appreciate everybody that has come. If you've come, I hope you enjoyed us talking shit about people who RMT. No, like front bad comments other than Casper calling him cheater. I was trying to skirt the edge a little more.
I proposed the question as, is it considered cheating? I didn't say they're cheaters. I said, is there considered cheating because it's a technically you're gaining an unfair advantage. That's my that was my proposal question. So
Fair.
so don't call it a comeback. I've been hit before. But yeah,
All right, everybody. Thank you for being here with us. The Two Exiles, One Portal Rambles. You guys have a good night.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Shit. Shit. I'm
Don't
trying to press the
die.
button.
Where
I'm
are
trying
you?
to press the button.
Where are you? I'm here. You're being attacked.